Welcome back to Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thank you for joining us. Our guest is Pete Aguilar. He is the mayor of Redlands, also the president of the League of Cities in the Inland Empire. Let's start with Redlands. Many cities have faced difficult times because of various crises. How is the Redlands fiscal situation standing up?
We just passed a balanced budget recently, and I'm incredibly happy about that. The City Council's been very conservative with our taxpayer dollars. We're proud that we built a budget reserve. We've increased the city's credit rating all over the last 4 or 5 years. So we've weathered this financial storm, and in this day and age, that's all you can ask for.
The challenge, though, is as president of the League of Cities in the Inland Empire, so many cities in this region are really getting hammered. Although my perception is we have turned a corner. Have we turned a corner in the IE?
Yeah, property tax. What we're seeing, region-wide, is property tax has been a little unsettling. Sales tax has begun to squeak up a little bit, though. So that's been a positive step. But for some communities that had large redevelopment agencies, it is some difficult times.
And let's talk about that redevelopment. Of course, the state program that allowed cities to take a portion of property taxes and invest it in blighted communities, luring private developers in. State eliminated it. The California Supreme Court upheld that elimination. How is that playing out for cities in the IE?
It's been tough. It's been tough. Those cities with large redevelopment agencies, some of them on the West End, City of San Bernardino, those.
Did Redlands have one?
Redlands had a small, older redevelopment agency, so it was a little smaller for us to absorb the impact.
I want to ask you about San Bernardino. I was recently speaking with Supervisor Josie Gonzalez of San Bernardino County, and we were discussing that Amazon is going to be moving a huge distribution center into the city of San Bernardino. Not far from Redlands. Right. I mean, how important is an engine like that for this region?
It's huge. It's huge. And one of the things that we talk about quite often in Redlands is that we can't succeed unless our neighboring cities succeed. This is a regional economy, and we all need to act like that. And so that means that we have to celebrate successes in our neighboring communities. So this is a very good thing for the Inland Empire.
I drive around the Southland and I look at billboards. I actually love billboards. And I have been seeing billboards for the University of Redlands. And I keep thinking to myself, that was a sleepy university, 10, 20 years ago. Not so sleepy anymore. I mean, that university really has taken off.
It has.
Why? What's gone right for Redlands?
Well, I'd like to think that they're turning out good products.
Did
like
you
myself.
go?
I did.
I was going to say.
I did.
Okay.
I went to the University of Redlands. Have a lot of friends there. It's a great institution. U.S. News and World Report consistently ranks it a very high institution for a private institution in the West. So we're happy. We're happy that they're a great contributor to our city.
Yeah. How important is Redlands as a driver for? I mean, first of all, it's a beautiful campus. We'll start with that. But other than that, how important is it to the community?
Well, the employees and the students add to the fabric of the community. So that's the most important thing. These are students who volunteer in our communities. These are professors who take an active interest into causes and issues that affect the region. That's where it benefits the community, is how active do those participants become to make this community a better place.
So as you look forward into 2012, 2013, what are the drivers that will continue the Inland Empire to bounce back, because it needs to keep bouncing?
Yeah, well, jobs. I mean, you mentioned it with the Amazon discussion. We need to continue to have some victories in creating local jobs. Our institutions, not just University of Redlands, but Cal State and others, Ontario Airport, all of these institutions and entities need to succeed for the Inland Empire to do well.
Speaking of Ontario, in our final moments, is local control going to be the name of the game for Ontario Airport?
It is, and the region needs to get behind that effort. We're all invested in that effort, and we need to make sure that that the region moves forward and survives together.
Okay, his name is Pete Aguilar. He is mayor of Redlands. He is the president of the League of Cities in the Inland Empire. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.